Poor Fashion Queen Barbie. She's really being tested here. Doesn't look like much right now, but this is actually the pattern pieces for a muslin garden hood. Um, and it's just 4 pieces, and I'm calling it a garden hood because I'll probably wear it in the garden. It's going to be made out of 2 layers of muslin, and I will be able to embroider either by machine or by hand all over it. And of course, Meryl Streep in Silkwood keeps coming through my mind and I had a cousin who worked in a nuclear power plant, and, you know, they go to work like this. But I'm turning that into a garden hood, a working garden hood. Because when I've been out in the garden with the elastic face mask on, it's annoying. I'm allergic to bees. This will help keep bees away from me. And if you're also allergic to bees, here are 2 options. Sewing some kind of medical grade plastic, and then we have medical hoods, or sewing like fabric netting, and we have a beekeeper's mask. So 4 pattern pieces, 1 circle and 3 rectangles, and I'm going to make one. I know it looks a little medieval, but I'm going to make one as a garden hood, and I just wanted to preview it a little bit. It's going to be very easy to make. I'm leaving 5/8 inch seam allowances on the pieces. That's why it looks a little oversized, because that's going to be the leeway people have to make it a little bit bigger. If you need it bigger, you can do a 1/4 inch seam allowance. If you need it a little smaller, you can do a 5/8 or a larger seam allowance. So I'm leaving the pieces a little bit oversized, and I'm going to now make up the muslin sample, and then I get to embroider it. Now, the thing is, if you are going to do one of these for embroidery, you want to cut out 2 pieces of muslin for each shape, but you want to do your embroidery before you put it together. So I'm going to make a plain muslin one as a sample for the pattern, but then after that I would be cutting out these shapes in 2 layers of muslin, embroidering whatever I want to embroider on them, and then sewing them together. 4 pieces to make this. It's going to be simple, and it's going to be fun. And even if we don't wear them, we can keep them for posterity. This is how we got through the pandemic, by embroidering flowers.